Appleton International Airport reporting nearly $2 billion in total economic impact for 2024. In the announcement today, leaders sharing that the airport supported 7,600 jobs in the last year. That number has more than doubled since the last economic impact study was done back in 2015. ATW serving over 1 million passengers for the first time last year, with the average number of departures per day reaching nearly 21. The economic impact study released today marks the 60th anniversary of the airport's opening back in 1965. To celebrate that, ATW holding several promotions during the month of August, including some travel giveaways.